has a lot of electrical equipment, computers, fax machines, and so on and so forth. That's generating a lot of what are called positive ions. And negative ions occur when you are near a waterfall or a lot of greenery, a lot of shrubbery, bushes, also certain parts of the earth. If you're in certain areas of the world, there would be a higher negative ion output, and that's actually healthier for people. So when you're traveling in your car, the engine in your car, your air conditioner is putting out positive ions. These are very bad. And I found from experience traveling in a car wearing the patches that there is less fatigue. There's a whole different situation here, and I did hear one call of a long-distance truck driver who drove 12 hours, got out of his truck and felt refreshed, and he'd been wearing the patches. And in that kind of occupation, in that profession, a lot of people have to resort to high amounts of caffeine and whatever other type of substance they're choosing. But with the patches, that can remove all of that. That can be a totally different situation. So I think there's an effect there. I think eventually you'll see that with David Schmidt as he comes out and talks more about ionic situations there with positive and negative ions. And so I think as far as electromagnetically, we need these patches. I think it's a matter of survival now. I don't think it's just a luxury anymore. I believe it's a matter of survival. So I think this is a product, Donna, that has a product that has come along at the right time. I really do.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now let's segue into business, because I know you're a very successful distributor with Lifewave, and let's talk about this. Why do you feel Lifewave is a good business opportunity for people?
Well, Don, I had my own. I founded and owned and operated my own traditional nutrition distribution company for over 15 years. I've consulted for major businesses in the past. Back in college days, I was involved in sales. I've done all facets of the nutrition industry, everything from sales, marketing, counseling for years, of course, having a practice, working with all types of people, distribution, formulating products. I've done quite a bit of that over the years, and of course the work I did with Full Disclosure. And I've seen a lot of products out there. I've been involved in 10 different network marketing companies. Some were good, some weren't so good that either the pay plan fell apart or the company fell apart. Most of them were good products. Of course, I would not represent anything that was not a terrific product and good for people. So what I've seen from a business standpoint, and why I think this company is important for just about everyone, if they want to make extra money, if they want to replace the job, the job income, if they want to do that, if they want to become financially independent, I think this company, from my business experience and for what I've seen out there and the experiences I've had, I like this particular pay plan. I think it's crucial. I think it's doable. I think it's duplicatable, which is very important when you're dealing with network marketing. You want the use of the product to be duplicatable. You want the business plan to be duplicatable. And I think we've got a tremendous pay plan here that everybody can understand. I think it's important to read that pay plan in your back office and study that a little bit and be familiar with the different ways that we can make money, because we certainly can, and we do.
Yes, that's for sure. And the binary plan, to me, that's my favorite, because I've done other networking ventures over the last 6 years, and two of them, this one and another one, have been a binary, and I've made the most money with a binary. It's very simple to make money with this, and as you say, it's very duplicatable. And it doesn't take really a rocket scientist to understand the pay plan. Some of these pay plans, it's like, somebody wants to explain this to me again.
I have a comment about. I have a comment about that too. I just mentioned rocket scientist. That was the kind of a buzzword that went around for years here. There's a new one I came up with. Maybe somebody else did too, but a while back was my saying is you don't have to be a nanoscientist to, number one, understand the pay plan and make money, and also number two, to work with the product. We don't have to become rocket scientists or nanoscientists, so to speak. We don't have to go and start getting PhDs in nano. It's just, it's not necessary. So what I do is I keep it simple. When I'm talking to doctors, I keep it simple. And people should realize that too. We want to keep it as simple as possible. And all of the technical information is on the website. If you go to the studies portion of the website, there for those who want to pursue that part of it, they can see a lot more on there, of course. So, but just the simplicity of putting a patch on somebody and having them do more push-ups than they could 10 minutes before, or having somebody wear these patches and feeling, being able to multitask, have more mental clarity. These are some of the things that I've experienced with this also, as well as other people who report this to me too. And
definitely. And I think you have really touched on something highly significant here, and that is that you don't have to be a scientist to market this.
That's correct.
As you said, keep it simple.
Exactly. And I think reading the pay plan in the back office, and then if you have questions, be sure and ask your upline. Pardon me. Get as much information as you can, and get a little simple presentation when you talk to somebody. Just keep it real simple, and make sure that these people get to your website. I think the website is tremendous. I understand it's going to be redone here in another 30 or 45 days, but I've been very pleased with the website as to what is on there. It's easy to navigate, and it's going to be even better. So we're in a win-win-win situation here.
Absolutely, and they're making improvements every day. So we are definitely in a good position right here. And when you think of all of the different applications that are going to be coming, David Schmidt has many other applications just sitting on the back burner waiting. And, every 6 months or so, a new patch is going to be unveiled. So I find that very exciting. We have a long history ahead of us. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And Don, I'm glad you mentioned that part. I'll tell you why. Because David Schmidt was asked, what is the difference? And I've met David, spent time with him. I think he's terrific. He looks a lot younger than he is, which I find amazing. And I know he's discovered some interesting things about these patches that he will reveal to us as time goes by. So I'm very excited about all that. And I think it's a remarkable opportunity. And so you were going to elaborate. I'm sorry, go ahead. I'll let you finish what you were going to say there.
Well, that's okay. No, I finished.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No,
so
it's very exciting times that we're here, and no one is on this call by mistake, believe me.
That's true, and I'd like to emphasize, one thing I'd like to emphasize is consistency, and I think in life, we want to be successful, and I think consistency is part of that, and we want to give a full effort. I think people who maybe just start in want to say, well, I'll give it a try for 3 or 4 weeks or 6 weeks, and maybe I can't find somebody or can't sign somebody up. A person has to commit to this for longer than that. They need to really get their heart into it, because that's how life works. You can go for 2 or 3 weeks, you might not sign somebody up, all of a sudden you sign up 3 or 4 people in a row.
Exactly.
But it's that consistency, and I think the consistency every day of utilizing the patch properly, learning how to use it, being consistent with the use of that patch, and then being consistent in your business habits, which means to contact somebody every day, if you can, 2 or 3 people, 5 people, 10 people, whether you're working full-time or part-time, to work that into your day. It's far better to do that on a daily basis than it is to sit down on Sunday and call 10 people.
Yeah.
You see, it's a far better work habit to take Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday to actually sit down and call people, and if you get their answer machine, you leave them a message, and you tell them you've discovered something that's very important that you've incorporated into your and you'd like them to take a look at it, and you give them your website. Then you call them back in 2 days. So follow up is part of the consistency too.
Mm-hmm. And consistency is the key. When you were mentioning that before, I was thinking, you wouldn't open up a store, and after 3 weeks of not having too many people come in and buy your products, you wouldn't close down the store.
No,
you'd stick it out for as long as you could.
Yeah, that's very true. And I think a lot of people need to realize that why are they in Lifewave? In other words, why did they pay their $4.99 to come in as a goal, which is what I did, and I highly recommend people do that. If you want to maximize the pay plan, if you want to make yourself eligible to qualify for those extra bonuses and things, and if you're serious about making money, this is the key thing here, is being serious about what you're doing. And it's a lot of fun, so you want to have the fun too. You want to have a great time with this, because it is a fun product, and it's fun to see people get results. That's what is exciting for me. That's even more exciting than the money. The money is great, and we all need the money. We want to make money, but I think helping helping humanity and all of our friends and even strangers that we meet in this business, I think that's crucial. So consistency in all of these areas, I think, is really important.
Thank you, Dr. Silas.
Oh, you're welcome.
Folks, Dr. Silas will be back at the 10:30 Eastern call tonight.